There are followers, there are leaders, and then there are visionaries, taking people and society to where they ought to be, rather where they want to be, is what separates a visionary from a mere leader. This rare quality is what sets apart Nitin Gadkari, Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways. Born in 1957 into a free-thinking agricultural family, Nitin Gadkari, at heart, has always been a social worker inspired by the RSS founder KB Hedgewar's ideals of humanity and nation building. Taking off as a minister in the Public Works Department in 1995, Nitin Gadkari made groundbreaking changes in the Mumbai transportation system. 55 flyovers dotting the city have made commuting in Mumbai much easier than ever before. The foundation for the magnificent Bandra-Worli Sea Link was also readied during this time. The jewel in the crown of Maharashtra's first expressway, the world-class Pune-Mumbai Expressway, is also a futuristic project imagined and brought to fruition by Nitin Gadkari. His outstanding efforts, contributions, and leadership in the construction of highways and infrastructure in Maharashtra earned him a distinct reputation. He is fondly called the Flyover Man for his avid contribution to road connectivity. The then Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji was highly impressed by Gadkari ji's work. He offered him the responsibility of weaving a road network in the whole of rural India. Shri Nitin Gadkari ji was also appointed the chairman of the acclaimed Swarnim Chaturbhuj Yojana, or the Golden Quadrilateral. As India's current Minister of Road Transport and Highways, he has re-energized the whole sector with his clear vision. More than 51,000 kilometers of new national highways are notified and more than 76,500 kilometers of national highways are constructed in last 8 years. This is a mammoth achievement considering the requirement of huge funds and challenges around land acquisition. A 50% increase in the length of national highways in the last 8 years of the NDA government is a remarkable achievement. In the previous 8 years, the entire budgeted spending has increased 5.5 times, from INR 33,414 crore to INR 1.99 lakh crore. He has conceptualized the flagship Bharatmala program, under which 27 new greenfield access-controlled highways are being constructed with a capital outlay of 5 lakh crore rupees. Another 20 greenfield highways with total cost of 4 lakh crore rupees are being planned to be constructed in the next phase of Bharatmala. The road sector has served as a significant investment multiplier for the economy. The most noticeable examples of these endeavors have been signature projects like the new bridge over the mighty Brahmaputra or the east and west peripheral expressways, Narmada Bridge, 6 lanes expressway from Delhi to Meerut. For promoting religious tourism, Mr. Gadkari has started many projects running into lakhs of crores. These include Char Dham, Kailash Mansarovar, Palki Marg, Ram Van Gaman Marg, 84 Kosi Parikrama, and Buddha Circuit. As a sensitive and environment-conscious human, he made sure that the development projects in no way led to raising of trees and deforestation. He has proposed a tree bank policy and presented the same to Environment Ministry to bring accountability with regards to the cutting and planting of trees by infrastructure development authorities like NHAI, NHIDCL, Port Authority, Railways and Airport Authority. Introduction of fast tags proved to be a groundbreaking technology introduced by him that enabled faster movement of vehicles. The electronic toll collection program through fast tags helped save fuel and time and enabled seamless movement of traffic. Mr. Gadkari introduced the first ever vehicle scrapping policy, which proved to be a major boost to the fight against pollution. Unprecedented push for research and development in electric vehicles and usage of waste materials in highway construction resulted in cutting down costs and generating wealth out of waste materials. In addition, his department accomplished all of this while setting world records with regards to pace of construction. Some of the notable records are: the rate of highway construction is 37 kilometers per day, the greatest rate ever recorded in history. His ambition is to take it up to 60 kilometers per day. the Akola-Amravati Highway, which broke the world record, and the majestic 3.4-kilometer-long viaduct on Wardha Road, and constructing 75-kilometer single-lane bituminous concrete road in record time of 105 hours and 33 minutes are both the culmination of Shri Nitin Gadkari's innovative ideas. Laying of highest quantity of dense bitumen over road length of 50-kilometer single lane in 100 hours at Delhi-Vadodara Expressway project in state of Gujarat. The initiatives were unprecedented in India and they justify a place in the Guinness Book. A recent world record was set by an Indian construction company when it built a 2.5-kilometer long 4-lane cement concrete road stretch of the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway in Vadodara in under 24 hours. At the Solapur-Bijapur portion of NH52, there is a record for constructing a 26-kilometer long single-lane bitumen road in under 21 hours. Similar to Bharatmala, the shipping ministry under Nitin Gadkari has launched Sagarmala Port and Coastal Zone Development Projects. As part of Sagarmala program, more than 800 projects costing over 6 lakh crore rupees have been identified for implementation during 2015-2035. The go-getter Nitin Gadkari took the initiative to build exclusive cruise terminals in 5 major ports: Mumbai, Mormugao, Mangalore, Cochin and Chennai. As a result of his endeavours, India now has its first domestic cruise service between Mumbai and Goa. With Nitin Gadkari taking charge, India's logistics sector is also going through a huge transformation. The inefficient point-to-point model is being shifted to hub-and-spoke model with multimodal connectivity. This multimodal transport system integrates railways, highways, inland waterways and airports, conjuring a highly effective transportation grid, substantially reducing logistic costs and pollution. 35 multimodal logistic parks, 50 economic corridors and 10 intermodal stations are being readied for the monumental effort. Logistics summits with international participants including government organizations and the World Bank have resulted in signing 34 MOUs worth 2 lakh crore rupees. The single point objective is to bring logistics cost to GDP at single digit from current 14%. Among his other endeavors, unprecedented progress is evident in port industrialization, national water highway traffic, jetties for coastal tourism, Ganga Yamuna cleaning, innovative fundraising models, asset monetization project, toll operate transfer. During his tenure as the Union Minister of Water Resources and Ganga Rejuvenation, the monumental Namami Gange project, which carried out activities like sewage management, biodiversity conservation, afforestation, Ganga Gram, industrial effluent management, water quality monitoring and rural sanitation, led to adequate flow of water, improved efficiency of surface irrigation and increased water use efficiency. Under the project, more than 200 schemes involving sewerage infrastructure, riverfront development, ghat cleaning and biodiversity were undertaken and few were completed before the timeline. In addition to the Transport and Shipping Ministry, Gadkari did a commendable job as an MSME minister. During his tenure, he took a historic decision of redefining MSME. Any enterprise with an investment of 1 crore rupees and turnover of 5 crore rupees is termed as micro-enterprise. The inspirational leader has gone all the way to promote entrepreneurship, helping rural youth to adopt khadi as a means of self-employment. Another feather in his cap is the introduction of online paperless and transparent MSME registration process. His brainchild, Jal Kranti Buldhana pattern of water conservation, has won a global award. Jal Kranti, now being implemented in 283 villages, is credited for changing the economy of these villages. Shri Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, is changing India's water conservation and reservoirs landscape through Mission Amrit Sarovar. Under the mission, 75 Amrit Sarovars would be created in every district of India, taking the total number to about 90,000 as on date. Mr. Gadkari envisioned water conservation through the construction of highways. Gadkari believes that such innovative measures would bring down the project cost and help many others. Recently, the SOP issued in August 2022 from Environment Ministry on extraction of earth for linear projects like roads or pipelines has recommended the Amrit Sarovar model. Nitin Gadkari ji has received honorary degree of Doctor of Science from Dr. Savitribai Phule Krishi Vidyapeeth and Punjab Rao Deshmukh Krishi Vidyapeeth in recognition of his admirable contributions. Nitin Gadkari is also driving the initiative on alternative and sustainable construction materials. He has been encouraging the use of modified bitumen made by mixing waste rubber and waste plastic. He is also exploring new technologies like white topping for roads in urban high rainfall areas. Such technologies will reduce the operations and maintenance cost of the road, and commuters will be benefited with all-season good quality roads. Nitin Gadkari is on a mission to connect our mountains through ropeways. Ropeways have emerged as the preferred mode of transportation to provide first and last mile connectivity in hilly areas to help decongest the urban areas. The ropeway of Kedarnath would be one of its kind, which would be developed at 11,755 feet above the sea level. On national highways, 110 tunnels with length of 295 kilometers and total outlay of 2 lakh crore rupees are under different stages of execution. Zojila Tunnel is an engineering marvel and has a huge potential to become Davos of India. First Emergency Landing Facility (ELF) has been inaugurated on NH 925 at Barmer of Rajasthan. Gadkari ji is introducing flex engines which will run on 100% ethanol, directly providing additional income to farmers and the agricultural sector. To help reduce India's massive crude oil import bill, he is working to strengthen the ecosystem for alternative fuels such as ethanol, methanol, and others that can be made from domestically available resources. India's first of its kind CNG-run tractor was his brainchild. It has proved to be farmer-friendly, cost-effective, and helpful in reducing air pollution. Gadkari ji has introduced the green hydrogen car, which runs on energy created from hydrogen as part of the ambitious Atmanirbhar Yojana launched by the Government of India. Introduction of the first flex-fuel strong hybrid electric vehicle was made possible by Nitin Gadkari's unwavering commitment. Flexible fuels such as gasoline and/or ethanol can be used to power flex fuel vehicles. These cars can run on fuel that has more than 20% ethanol mix. Flex fuel strong hybrid electric cars are also electric vehicles (EVs) in addition to operating on a flexible fuel model. The city of Nagpur is the first city to explore alternative biofuels for transport. These include bio-CNG buses and bio-BLNG trucks. The minister has launched several development schemes in the city of his birth. Nagpur became the first city in India to have a multi-layered transportation system, world-class infrastructure, and world-class traffic management. The Union Transport Minister has several tourist attractions in mind for the Futala area of the city, such as a high-class floating musical fountain, flower garden. The musical fountain show was the first of its kind in the city. Legendary A.R. Rahman composed the music, while the commentary was by Gulzar. Megastar Amitabh Bachchan and Nana Patekar were also part of the event. These programs aim to develop tourism in the city and also provide higher-paying job opportunities to Nagpur's youth. Another brainchild of this progressive and visionary leader is the Nagpur Broad Gauge Metro. The project, with a network of 4 suburban rail lines, is a regional rapid transit system that proposes to boost up the connectivity of Nagpur with nearby towns and offer a modern, comfortable railway system to commuters. He plans to digitize Panchgaon, a hamlet he adopted under the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. In the Vidarbha area, Gadkari has also completed a number of social welfare initiatives. A prime example of women's empowerment among impoverished communities is the Rural Women Self-Help Initiative that was launched under his inspiring guidance. It enables women from the villages to weave carpets out of scrap fabric. To generate long-term local employment, the Union Minister introduced Khadi Prakritik Paint, a paint derived from cow excrement in 2021. The technique aims to increase the usage of cow excrement for making environmentally beneficial products. In addition, the product is supposed to help keep the environment clean and bring in more money for farmers. When all industries were shut during the pandemic, Mr. Gadkari was standing with his countrymen. He conducted webinars and 2,000 plus video conferences during this time. His quick decision-making in procuring oxygen PPE kits helped those affected by the deadly virus. He generously donated ambulances to NGOs, helped to set up oxygen plants, factory to make remdesivir injections and injections for mucormycosis. Thus, by showcasing strong leadership and taking quick decisions, he handled COVID situation effectively. Organizing over 1,500 successful heart surgeries is another stupendous achievement of this warm-hearted good doer. Under the Rashtriya Vayoshri Yojana and Assistant to Disabled Person ADIP, we had conducted screening camp for senior citizens and disabled persons respectively. After the screening, 36,000 beneficiaries were distributed 2,71,000 assistive devices, 29,000 beneficiaries from Nagpur city and 7,000 beneficiaries from Nagpur rural. His affable nature goes beyond everyday personal equations as he continues to transmit his radiance and ideas to every individual or organization with his unmatched zeal. Gifted with an ability to dream seemingly impossible dreams and get them to fruition also defines this visionary. Nitin Gadkari shines as one of modern India's pioneering leaders, and his work is a template for the coming generations. Nitin Jairam Gadkari would always be known as the infrastructure man of India.